All right, today we're going to be doing some gram-mole and mole-gram conversions. This is the mole conversion practice set. So for number 3, how many moles of ammonia, NH3, are in 68 grams of ammonia? So first we start out with our given. So our given is we have 68 grams of NH3, or ammonia, and we're trying to find moles. So what we're going to end with is moles of ammonia. So our answer, since we're ending with it, should be in moles of ammonia. So in order to cancel out grams, we need to have grams on the bottom of this equation, this portion. So we need to find, using the periodic table, the molar mass of ammonia and nitrogen and 3 hydrogen. So nitrogen is 14.01 grams and hydrogen is 1.01. There are 3 of them, so we are going to multiply it by 3. So our mass that we get for ammonia is 17.04 grams of NH3. You'll notice every time I'm putting the quantity, I'm putting the unit, either grams or moles, and then I am putting the chemical formula. So for every 1 mole of ammonia, it has a weight of 17.04 grams. So what we're going to do next is multiply the top and divide by the bottom. So 68 times 1 divided by 17.04. So our final answer will come out to 3.99 moles, or if you round in the end, 4 moles of ammonia. For number 4 here, what is the mass of 7 moles? So this is opposite. This is going from moles to grams when it's asking for mass. So 7 moles of water, that is our given in box number 1, of H2O. Our answer is going to end in grams of H2O. So our final answer, grams of H2O. So what we need to do is cancel the moles out. So for every 1 mole of water, that is equal to the molar mass of water. So using our periodic table, hydrogen having a mass of 1.01, there are 2 of them, and oxygen having a mass of 16, that'll total to 18.02 grams of water. We are going to multiply the top and divide by the bottom being 1, so in this case it won't affect what the top multiplies as. So that's going to be 126.14 grams as our answer. For number 5 here on the bottom, what is the mass of 0.5 moles of methane? So similar to the last number 4, we are starting with moles. So 0.5 moles of methane, which is CH4, and we're going to go to grams. So we need to cancel moles. So we have to put moles on bottom so it will cancel. So for every 1 mole of methane, that's equal to the molar mass of CH4. So carbon 12.01 plus 4 hydrogen, which would be 4.04. So that's going to give us a mass of 16.05 grams of methane. We are going to multiply the top, so 0.5 times 16.05 into your calculator, then divide by 1. Your answer you should come up with for 5 is going to be 8.03 grams of of methane. Our next one, we have sodium hydroxide. How many moles of sodium hydroxide are in 200 grams? So we're going to start with our given, 200 grams of NaOH, making sure we put capital N lowercase for sodium, O for oxygen, and H for hydrogen. We need to cancel out grams to get to moles. It's asking for moles. So our final answer will be in moles of sodium hydroxide. So to cancel, we put grams on bottom. So we use our periodic table. Sodium is 22.99, oxygen 16, and hydrogen 1.01. Our mass is going to come out to an even 40 grams of NaOH, and that's equal to 1 mole of sodium hydroxide. So for our answer, 200 times 1 is 200, divided by 40 will give us 5 moles of sodium hydroxide. All right, for number 7, how many moles of glucose molecules are in 45 grams of glucose? So this sounds a little weird because it uses the word molecule, but it's still asking you for moles as your answer, and it's giving you grams, even though it says glucose molecules. So you're going to start with grams of glucose, and you can copy and paste if that makes it easier to typing out the formula. So you go grams to grams, and you're going to end with moles of glucose. So gram, those will cancel, and you'll be left with moles as your unit, as your answer. So for the top here, we are starting with 45 grams. So we have 45 G, or 45 grams. Glucose is 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen, and 6 oxygen. By adding all of these together, you'll get your total molar mass for glucose. So for glucose, it's 180.18 grams of glucose. This molar mass is equal to 1 mole of glucose. So what we're going to do, 45 times 1 is 45, and you're going to divide it by 180.18. So our answer in the end, once rounded to 2 decimals, is going to be 0.25 moles of glucose. What is the mass of 2.5 moles of calcium fluoride? Notice it's CaF2. So when you find the molar mass, you need to make sure you do 2 fluorine. So we're starting with moles, and we're trying to find mass in grams. 2.5 moles of calcium fluoride, so CaF2, and I'm putting it every time I put my chemical formula. For every 1 mole of calcium fluoride, that's equal to the molar mass. So our moles will cancel, and we'll be left with grams. So calcium on our periodic table is in group 2, 40.07. There is 1 calcium here, and we are going to add that to 2 fluorine, and fluorine is 19.00. That's how we're going to find our molar mass. So for number 8, our molar mass is 78.07 grams of CaF2, calcium fluoride. What we're going to do is we are going to do 2.5 times 78.07 and then divide it by 1. Our moles will cancel and we'll be left with grams. So our final answer for number 8 is 195.18 grams, since we end with grams on top, of CaF2, or calcium fluoride.